Hello, it's Ice Miner here, and I will be telling you and showing you how to build an X-Wing fighter from Star Wars. So first, you need to get out a material like stone bricks. I recommend some material made out of stone, and then you build a kind of a square, more of a rectangle shape, 3 blocks long though before you do that, and then 3 blocks again, and then you have to connect it from these two. So then you got your rectangle, you could say, and make sure you lay down a block before you destroy your pole on top of it, next to it, that's connected to it, or else there's no point in making the pole, because you have to make the pole so you can make the plane float or fly. And after you built that model, make sure you make it get covered up from the bottom, and then you do 2 blocks high and from these two sides, and then make sure before or after you do that, you get a flint and steel, and I recommend netherrack so you never have to relight the fire if it rains or anything. And then you lay down the blocks, and then that was really funny, I think. And then you light it on top of the netherrack, and then that's your engine. And then block it out from the rest of the ship, so, or the rest of your, I'm not sure what they call it, the rest of your X-Wing, so then the fire doesn't burn you in survival if you are doing this in survival mode. I recommend putting in 2 dispensers. After you put in your 2 dispensers, you place levers behind them. And don't worry if you think there's going to be a gap there, because all you have to do is when you build the wings, when you're going to build the wings, you can cover up the lever with your wings. So if you're worrying about that showing to the outside, there's no need to worry about it. You can fix that problem if you want to. And then after you put on the roof, you need to add the wings. You have to build a block around it, so then you can actually build the block. And I recommend making 5-block wings, but the wings can be as many blocks as you want them to be. And then the important part about making the wings is that when you make them, let's say you wanted it to be blue leader, you could use blue ice and fill them in. So, or blue, if you wanted it to be part of the blue group. So if you want to make your wings out of blue, that's one way that you could show that it's blue, and then part of the blue group. And other ways is you could make like this blue too around here, so then people could notice that it's part of the blue group. But I'm not gonna do that, but you can if you want to, but you don't have to. And then let me show you one of my other ships that I made. over here. So look at, let's see, Red Leader over here. He has a Steve head with iron armor on him. If you're wondering how to make one of those people flying with your ship, you put an armor stand, and you can put iron chest plate, and you can put iron armor and you can put on iron armor, gold armor, leather armor, any type of armor that you want. Just don't put on the head unless you want it to be a total armor stand. Don't put on the head armor, helmets. Put on a Steve head or a creeper head if you want them to look like a creeper. And then add a torch inside of your ship or inside of your X-Wing fighter. So there's a tiny bit of light also so mobs don't spawn inside your ship because you don't want mobs disturbing the pilot. And then after you've filled up the front with glass, you don't have to do it inside the order that I do it, except for building the way up into, the long poles like I have right here. And then that has to be done first, or else it won't work, because you can't build a plane in midair. So, and then you could make this a total X-Wing fighter that has the 2 wings on both sides. All you would have to do is you would have to make the wings go up like that, and then it would be the exact same thing, and then you just add 2 wings going up like that, and then you would make this wing go downwards. So that's when they shut wings. And then the dispensers could have fireballs inside of them. Fire charges, so that if you press the lever a few times, they'll fire off like that. And then you don't have to have 9 stacks. You can only have a few if you want. But if you're in creative mode like I am, I recommend filling it up the full ways. And then that's it. And I'm planning of coming back with 2 more blue or red X-Wing fighters. And maybe the wings will also be going in 2 directions. I think you guys still wanted to have the double wings X-Wing fighter. I haven't put in every single last detail with it yet, but I'm gonna get an armor stand really fast. Where do they keep armor stands? So let's find the armor stand. The armor stand is right. It must be here. Oh, here it is. I just saw it. Here is the armor stand. Okay. And if you're wondering why I might have less materials than I did, I was trying to fill up my cannons, and while I did that, I put all my items inside of a shulker box. And then, by accident, I put the shulker box back into the select menu. So I put it back in here, like what I'm selecting from. And I lost all my stuff. So I had to get back all of it. It took a few minutes. Or I didn't get all of it back immediately, but it took me a while because... Let me just fill in this really fast. Why did I get the wrong thing? I forgot to get him feet. Sorry about the weight on this guy. But let me see. Let's add on his head and let's get out our glass. Okay. No, I just saw glass. Okay. So now I finished up the fleet. This is gonna be Blue Commander actually. See, that's Blue Commander because he has his double wings right now. Then these are the other two blue ones, and then here's one of the red planes. He went off course. And I might have missed somebody. I feel like I missed. And here's the Millennium Falcon. And Gold Guy's flying it still. So that's about it. And if you're wondering, we will have cannons, or we'll have cannons on most of the ships. I might have missed to put on. Oh wait, I did put in cannons on every single ship. So that's good. And that's the ice rockets. Let's go and see our beautiful ice rocket down here. He's went to the moon and he came back to Earth. And well, if you thank you for watching this video, and bye.